In today's video, I'm going to be bringing you the best method to unlock Doomsteel in Call of Duty Black Ops 7 Zombies. I'm going to try and make this video as no nonsense as possible while giving you kind of facts, as well as showing you the method and how to set it up and then have a save file for later. Real quick, before we get started, guys, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Margot. I'm a Call of Duty creator and I post about 3 times a week. So please consider subscribing if you enjoy. Now, why should you listen to me? Obviously, I've done research and stuff, but I've also done primary research. You see, these are the different timings, different methods, which I am now going to explain. So outside of the method I'm going to show you today, there's 3 other methods that I consider you could do these kind of challenges on. The first one is if you just play the game and unlock Doomsteel, leave the match and come back in and do another one. Now, I did this on farm, obviously no save and quit. It took exactly 60 minutes. It was like 60 minutes and 38 seconds. But for some reason, 2 of the elites didn't track. No idea why. I think they're something up with farm for whatever reason. And the reason I say that is because my next method, the farm save and quit method, took 50 minutes total with 18 minutes setup and 32 minutes to get the gun Doomsteel. Again, 1 elite didn't track. No idea why. I think farm is bugged. I then tried the save and quit method on exit 115. That took 42 minutes total, 17 minutes to set up and 25 minutes to get a Doomsteel weapon. Now, out of the 4 methods that I've trialed, of like the total times, the one that I'm going to show you today is actually slightly longer in total than the exit 115 method, but that's purely because of setup. Once you've got it set up, it takes 24 minutes to get a gun done. And because we're playing directed, you can save and quit. You can farm rounds to get essence, so you can do multiple guns in a save file, which means you only have to do the setup once. And the reason why my setup took so long is because I wanted to make sure that I had PAP2 and rarity. But that's enough yapping. Let me get into the method and show you how to unlock Doomsteel. So before we get started, what I would recommend, obviously, whatever gun you're doing, I'm going to do the AK-27 today. Gobble gun pack doesn't really matter unless you want to use gobble gums for points and things like that. Again, you don't need to. I would save them if you like doing Easter eggs. If you're not too bothered about that and you just want the camo, then maybe throw some on. Definitely run toxic growth. I'll show you why. You can use it to get free kind of pack a punch and free tools, and then obviously minor things, but run things like monolithic suppressor just so you get more salvage and things like that. Once you are ready to go, you're going to go into a match. You're going to go directed solo Ashes of the Damned, and we're going to get started. Right, lads, here we are on Ashes of the Damned directed. Now, directly behind you, you do have a Wonder Fizz, which is great because you're going to be in this room for most of the setup. But essentially, you want to go through the directed mode, do the objectives until you get to a round cap of 7, and you have the objective, I think it's called Rescue Klaus, and it asks you to get an Uber Klaus bot. Obviously, I'll take you through that now and show you what it is, but it is really straightforward. So let's just do that. And obviously, your toxic growth is loading up. Oh, 1200 here. So we're going to go in here. We're going to go and get Klaus's head. Thank you. We're going to lay in front of the quick revive for some extra essence. We are going to upgrade Tessie. Fantastic work. And we're just going to go get straight into it. I like to go right towards farm just because there's loads of toxic growths at farm, which means you can upgrade your weapons easier. Here we go. We are at the farm. Wow. Back like we've never left. We'll kill all of the free zombies just to get some points. Still only around cap 3, so these zombies are going to be piddly. Now, just so you don't have to come back here, obviously, there are spores all over the place, but I would recommend waiting here until you got your toxic growth and at least running the spores once. Now, some things that I would avoid for this method, just while we're turning on the power. When you're going for your perks, I wouldn't get elemental pops. I would probably just go for the standard kind of jug, double tap, stamina up, speed cola, and maybe Vulture Raid. If you like Vulture Raid, I'm a fan. But you probably don't need more than that, if I'm completely honest with you. And basically with this method, because you have to finish the round and then kill Klaus and save and quit and stuff like that, if you kill a zombie on the new round of Klaus, it messes up the save and quit, which I know might sound hard, but it's actually really easy to avoid, as I will show you very shortly. Now, I'm literally just going to stay here until we get the toxic growth, just so we can run it once, which we should get it this round. There we go. Literally just got it. And just for those of you that don't know, I picked up the spray from right next to the power. It's literally usually right here. Okay. Now, if we get anything from our first, I will be happy. Oh, we got a red. Did we get both? We got a rare tool. We'll take that. We'll take that. I'll take the second gun as well. Right, we can leave with the rare tool. We've got PAP on the thing, and there's other toxic growths elsewhere. So let's go. One other reason why I prefer this method to the exit 115 method, with that save and quit, obviously you have bears, and you need to complete the round before you can kill the bear. And the higher round you get, it's just irritating. and the bear hits harder, this is a hell of a lot easier. Right, we should have enough coins to unlock this, I think. We will go ahead and lay down in front of the Juggernog machine just for some extra essence. Another toxic growth thing there. Turn on the power here. See, the thing is, if you're confident in your ability, it won't take as long as it did for me to set up. Also, if you get a bit lucky with the spores, then you'll be golden. We will go down here, drive Tessie into the garage, and get a Pack-a-Punch going. There we go, get Pack-a-Punch. Right, we're gonna head to the lake. We'll get that power done. I really like this Blackwater Lake area. I used it quite a bit when I was going for headshots. And that one's done. I think we've got enough to unlock this now. Yeah, we can lie in front of here. We can kill you. Oh. That's unfortunate. We can turn this on. Now we need to go and get our boy Klaus. I think this wall gives you essence. Oh no, it repairs. Right, okay. Right, so we're gonna go up here. Oh, you need essence for this. I should have enough. Yep. Hello, Mr. Klaus. There we go. Repair Klaus, locate an Uber Klaus containment unit. We've got that. You can see that the round cap... Oh, wait, my face cam's in the way. You can see that the round cap is 7. It's not going to go past 7 if you don't complete the objective. So this is the point where you are ready. You can now just sit and farm. And I'll show you what I have been enjoying doing. So I've gone the wrong way there. We are going to drive all the way back to the starting area. I'm actually going to finish this round first. Oh, I would also avoid the Wisp perk, by the way. I didn't mention that earlier. Now, I would recommend when you go back to the starting room, go via farm. Take it this way round because to activate the next objective, you have to walk into like a circle in the spawn room. And if you enter the spawn room from the other direction, you drive straight through it. So this is just easier, and then you can literally just put Tessie here, so you've got your Pack-a-Punch in spawn. You can see on my map in the top left, basically Uber Klaus is in there. So what we do now is we are literally going to stand up here. We're going to use this spore to try and get free Pack-a-Punch without lagging. Thank you. And we're going to use the Wonder Fizz to get our perks. That is pretty much it. Once we're happy, we'll start the method. And you can do this for as long as you want. If you want to go now, you can. I wouldn't recommend it just because, you know, you're probably not going to be strong enough. I'm actually in dire need of some perks or a stronger weapon. So I'm going to buy double tap and speed cola. The only annoying thing about being here is you can't upgrade your weapons using salvage here. You have to go to farm or the lake. That's the only annoying thing, but at least while you're here, if you do run out of ammo, which you probably won't, you can do this. So you've got some more ammo. Right, it's currently 13 minutes game time. I'm gonna play until we're set up, and then I'll pick up with you just to not long out this video. Right, boys, 19 minutes. I've got 2 guns now. So this one's rare and Pack-a-Punch is the Peacekeeper, which means once we've done this method with the AK, I can then come back into my safe file and do the Peacekeeper, which is great. But let's hit this with a PAP 2, and I'll show you how to do it. So once you're ready, you need to make sure that you can save and quit. That is in peril. You're gonna go over here. You're gonna kill Klaus without killing any other zombies, which is really easy. Just train him around, and then you're gonna absolutely batter Klaus. And then kill Uber Klaus as well. Oh. Kill Uber Klaus. And then once you've got full power or full health, you save and quit. It's like that. And then I'll show you what we do when we come back in. Obviously, I've done that with no perks. I haven't been bothered to save up for them. I will probably go and get a jug, but you're capped around 7, so you probably don't need anything else, to be fair. And just to quickly show you before we go back in, if I come over here for Doomsteel, we are 1 out of 10. Right, boys, once you're back in, you'll see that we can't save and quit. You have to progress the round to unlock it. So that's literally what we're gonna do. You can see it also hasn't saved my Pack-a-Punch, which is a bit annoying. So we're gonna go and quickly Pack-a-Punch because we still got the essence. You can see that we've still got the objective. We can't save and quit, so we're just going to go through, kill all of the zombies, and once the save and quit is available, we're going to go and kill Klaus again, and then keep on saving and quitting. And then you rinse and repeat until you've got Doomsteel. Now, if you want to keep using the save file, obviously you can. That is the best way to do it. You need to make sure when you come back in, when you're 9 out of 10 for the gun that you're on, you've got another gun you want to do. When you're 9 out of 10, come in, complete the round first, so you've got save and quit. then kill Klaus, then save and quit. Then when you come back in, you can set up for your next gun. If you come in, kill Klaus and save and quit, it's going to break it. So just make sure you do that every time. Right, this should be the last zombie. So we'll shoot you. Save and quit is not available. It is now available. So we're going to run over here, activate Klaus, shoot these little ball things. And he gets absolutely ruined. Maybe not, actually. What's going on? The AK's weak as hell, let me tell you. And then we'll do that. Kill Uber Klaus. Don't pick up the piece. Save and quit. And we rinse and repeat. And you can actually see here, 2 out of 10 for Doomsteel. Now, earlier on when I was sitting here doing it, like I say from my notes, it took me 24 minutes to do this, to get a gun fully Doomsteeled after setup, which means you can get 2 and a bit done per hour, which isn't too bad. I haven't found a faster method yet, but I really don't think this is too bad if you are just worried about grinding out the camos. One thing that I forgot to mention is that when you do come back into the save and quit, you won't have a spray for the spores, and I don't believe there's one in the start room. So if you want to farm that, you are going to have to go and pick that up, but I suggest doing that between guns. Right, I'll see you at the end. Right, boys, we are into the last save file. We're on 49 minutes recording time, which obviously included all the intro and stuff like that. Now, before we progress the round to kill our final class, I just want to quickly show you, obviously, we've got this rare Peacekeeper. Because we've been progressing rounds and whatever, I've got enough to get this to double Pack-a-Punch. Obviously can't quite get it to epic yet, but once we come back into the save file, I can just get some salvage, get it to epic, and then we're ready to do another weapon. And that's the beauty of this method, man. We can just do a ton of different weapons. What I personally think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna obviously save this file so we've got it. I'm gonna get the Peacekeeper up and do that, and then I will just go around and do all of the wall guns. Like, I know I have to sit on level or round 7 to... I'll have to sit on round 7 so that I can kind of level the gun up, like Pack-a-Punch it and things like that. But it means you could do multiple weapons, and hopefully while doing the other one, you can obviously stack some points to level it up if you go and get a spray can. Hold on, I'm gonna put a still on the screen. I think I saw a spray can, which means there is one in the starting room. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is my no-nonsense guide to unlocking Doomsteel camo in Call of Duty Black Ops 7 Zombies. If this video did go on to help you in any way, shape or form, please drop a like. If you're new around here and enjoy the content, please subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you're getting on with the mastery camo grind in the comment section down below. But all that's left for me to say, ladies and gentlemen, is thank you so much for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed. Take care, stay safe. I'll catch you in the next one.